Welcome back to Jessie's Performance. This week we got the 92 Caprice wagon all buttoned up. We have the 55 Bel Air that we've been working on for probably way too long, all ready to go back to Colorado. He's picking it up on Monday, so we're pretty excited about that. And then we also got Curtis's OBS truck. The paint job is done on that. I'm not going to disclose what color, so we'll talk about that. And I'm going to give a little update about our Duramax, the dually conversions. So busy week here as always here at Jessie's Performance. Here we go.
All right. Here we have Larry's wagon. We've dubbed the Shaggin' Wagon. It's pretty badass. It sports a 5.3 T56 with the 8.5-inch 10-bolt out back. It came in to do a little bit of wiring and hook up his exhaust, and since then we've kind of taken over the project. We did the AC system, we did all the wiring for the engine, for the cruise control, for the air conditioning. We did rear end gears, we did a full custom 2.5-inch stainless steel exhaust. It's got Holley Terminator X on it, GPS speedometer, Dakota digital gauges. It's a pretty cool car. AC works, cruise control works. We're bleeding the coolant system now because when we had it on the dyno, a head gasket let go. Larry put this motor together, so I'm not exactly sure what may or may not have went wrong there. We got it all lined out last night. Rusty stayed late and fixed it. It's holding coolant now, holding pressure now, so everything is happy. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet car. Check it out.
What to make on the dyno?
310 foot-pounds of torque at 300 horsepower. And we didn't really lean on it. It's just a cruiser. It can run 85 octane fuel if it needs to. Like, it's pretty conservative. But being a 6-speed is still a lot of fun with the posi and 410 gears. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you. So as y'all have seen, we have been converting our 2002 Chevy Duramax to a dually. We have a big trailer and a heavy Trans Am that we have to pull with it, so we decided rather than buying a dually, we would make ours a dually. Jesse really likes this truck. I don't really know why. It's just a Silverado, but he loves it. So, plus it's a really cool thing that we did, and it's turning out really cool. So Jesse got the airbag mounts made, and we're just about done with all of the framework. I guess not really just about done. He has to do the back half of the frame still, but it's getting there. It's getting closer to being done. And then all we have to do is get it into the paint booth, get it painted, and then we're ready to roll. We need it for LS Fest, so this is gonna happen soon. Stay tuned.
We're live?
Yes.
All right. So here we have Little Red Rocky, Curtis's other truck. It originally came in for a tune. We ended up rebuilding the whole truck. We've shown it before. Well, now we've repainted it. We didn't like the previous paint job and the color that my other painter chose, so we did a candy apple red with a silver base. Looks really, really good. Way more of a fancy paint job than this truck needs, but yeah, it's a diamond in a thunderstorm for sure. I just got done checking over the tune. We've never had it, well, we've had it on dyno one time before, but the throwout bearing was screwing the clutch up, and the clutch was slipping real bad, so it's got a new throwout bearing. It works really well. I got the 2-step working, 20 pounds of boost. We got plenty of fuel. The timing looks good. So he's gonna go to the flashlight shootout with both trucks tonight, and we're just finishing up buffing the hood, and then we're gonna get it on and get him out the door. We live? Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. It's late on Saturday. JJ and I are here doing some finishing touches on Dennis's 55. Kind of a unique build for us. We don't do any like period correct builds, but this one here is mostly period correct minus the motor and transmission. It's got Krager SS's, 15s, you know, it's got a Grant steering wheel. I mean, it's got a rake. It screams, you know, 1982, you know, called and want their 55 Chevy back. But we did pack it with a 6.2 liter with T56, a little it's got a hair dryer on it. Yeah, right, glorified hair dryer, belt driven hair dryer. No, god damn, it's got a Vortec blower on it. That's what I meant to say. All that for that. So yeah, Vortec V1 supercharger. Making about 4 pounds of boost. Nothing real crazy, but it does pack a 410 gear in the rear end with a posi, and so in a close ratio 6 speed. So I mean, it's a blast to drive. It's more than I can handle with the seat not being bolted down. So it should be great once it's, you know, especially for a 75-year-old man that's gonna grab gears and, you know, let his hair blow in the wind. So yeah, let's get it done.
Ships back to Colorado, right?
Ships back to Colorado Monday. Yes, yes. And maybe I should talk about this a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's got a 4-link, built 12-bolt posi with the 4 Lincoln coilovers in the back, and it's got a Fat Man Mustang 2 front-end conversion with coilovers and tubular upper and lower control arms. CPP disc brakes all the way around. Vintage air conditioning system. Holley EFI. We did do a 4150 style throttle body on this one here, because originally we had intended on just making it like an old school look deal. And then my friend Murphy over at lssimple.net hooked us up with the coil pack distribution that looks like an old school distributor. It's got a vacuum advance and everything. Really cool. Shout out to Murphy on that deal. Yeah, so, but we're gonna get it done. Yep.
All right, y'all, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. We are just cranking them out over here. I think we had 3 cars leave last week. We've got 3 leaving this week. We are just cranking them out. We have a fantastic team of very talented guys, and things are just going great over here at Jessie's Performance. Make sure you stay tuned next week for our weekly video, and every week at 8:30. Thanks for watching.